going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about an injury that happens a lot in baseball players, especially in pitchers, is shoulder impingement. So before we go into that, we're going to talk about the anatomy involved with this. So you have your scapula on the posterior side of your shoulder here, and there's a small bony process that comes anteriorly over called the acromion. What the acromion is when you lift overhead, here, when you're throwing, your acromion limits the space between your acromion and your rotator cuff muscles. Okay, and what happens after hundreds and thousands of throws, and then also mix in poor strength and conditioning, poor biomechanics, and overuse, is that the acromion will then rub against the rotator cuff tendons as well as the bursa, which the bursa is a small gel-like sac that lubricates the joints so they're able to move freely. Okay, so, and also another issue that happens is that when your shoulders are rounded, okay, which is very common in youth athletes, even high school, college, and even some professionals, is that when you're in that position, when you come overhead, that is uncomfortable. Okay, so that has to do with posture as well. So making sure that we're in good posture to be able to move, have that shoulder joint move freely. Okay, so making sure that when you guys are looking into programs, whether it's strength and conditioning, making sure that that's taken care of, making sure that you're in the right program there. And then you have your biomechanics, making sure that the sequencing is correct in your delivery, from your feet all the way to your fingertips when you release that ball. And lastly, the overuse, which is very common. So we need to be able to limit that pitch count and making sure that you're holding yourself accountable and your coaches or whoever your support system is taking care of that. Okay, so looking into other injuries, if you have questions about baseball-related injuries or other common injuries, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get that answered for you. Look us up at either Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Okay, baseball-specific training. Have a good one.